This is a wonder shall never know. Yes, so the reason why they carry propagandas concerning Peter Obi, you understand? So now because they don't feel see any negative things, you understand? We they want to Wulam. That's why many people they bash am. I don't matter too much. They make no listen to Dr. Tanko, you understand? So as he give us some reasons why people they find any way they make sure they bring Peter Obi down, but they no fit. Well, make no listen now. After watching the video, you also share your thoughts under the comment section. I agree no for sugar.
Yeah, that never makes. I watched a viral video of the former governor of Anambra State and Labour Party presidential candidate serving food at a function. Some have criticized him of being desperate for power. What do you think?
Oh, you see, these are some of the lies too, because you are used to having the rich showing high and mighty in the society. We're not used to seeing the rich going low, serving the poor. That particular program, I was there. I was fortunate to be there. If you watch some of the picture, you see me right behind him. So when we got in, I was just looking at him. He was serving, and I was wondering, Excellency, what are you doing? He said, Tanko, you don't understand. What we are doing today is that we are reversing the case in our society. Let's take care of the poor. Let's serve the poor. Normally, it is the poor person that will be running up and down trying to sing. So people are not used to seeing it. And in there, too, he was not the only one who served. The priest and all, it was a ceremony on that day. That is what they do in the church in that day. And I have witnessed. And I don't blow somebody's trumpet because I don't gratify it. I don't do it. It's not my nature. I say what I see. I have been in Meduguri with him when he was serving almajiris. The pictures are there. I posted it myself. He decided to take care of them because these are children who need care, who need somebody to show them love. Imagine if Peter Obi serving you food. You will feel elated. Some of the people at that particular program refuse to eat and say until when Peter Obi serve them. So that's the beauty. These are things, that is the narrative and the politics in Nigeria that he is trying to change. And people are not getting it.
Where is Peter Obi now? In the Labour Party that APC is saying is fragmented, is disjointed, you don't know which one is which, or in the ADC coalition. Where is Peter Obi now?
Probably the fragmentation comes from their infiltration. Okay, Peter Obi is a member of Labour Party. He has made it categorically clear. But he's a part of the ADC alliance for 2027.
Okay.
Clearly. So he doesn't own two political party cards. And right from the beginning, if you know, this is a coalition of individuals. He's not the only one even. His Excellency Vice President Atiku Abubakar is not a member of ADC. Neither is Malam Nasru El-Rufai. So I don't know what the problem is that, you know, let me not use this word. Even the poo-poo of Peter Obi makes sense to some other persons.
Now, let me address one more. Help us address one more of these narratives you're talking about before we go to some other things. The question of, I've listened to it.
Yes.
You know. And frankly, I don't know how I felt. Let me not say how I felt here, but the tape where he dotted every single statement he made discussing with Oyedepo with daddy. What about that? I mean, the talk is that it was leaked. I mean, wasn't that what happened?
No. Did you ever hear from Peter Obi saying that was exactly what happened? So he's a man of his own. He speaks to the issues. And besides, when somebody relates with individuals, somebody will go and tape it. You know we are using AI nowadays. Anything can
are you saying it's AI?
Anything can be doctored at this particular time.
It wasn't his voice because I thought I was hearing his voice.
Of course. Did you ever hear AI doctoring your voice? It doctors it and then you make it look as if it's real. So when either the two parties have been asked questions, and what did they tell you? Did they say that they are the one who discussed this particular matter?
All right. Governor Soludo says any politician pledging to serve one term must have some mental problem and needs to undergo a psychiatric test. That anyone with a functioning brain shouldn't say that. What do you make of that statement?
And at the same time, he came out and said he was not referring to His Excellency Peter Obi. But that's true or false. But then here it's true.
Look, no, because Peter Obi was the only person. I think you gave the letter to the coalition, if I'm right.
Yeah.
About one term.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, you did.
No,
so, he's the only person who was talking about one term.
Let me tell you. J.F. Kennedy, yes, Abraham Lincoln, spent 4 years as a president in the United States. And he did extremely well. His records are there. General Murtala Mohammed, even though he's a military, in 6 months.
He was killed.
Within that 6 months, but he was still performing.
He talked about JFK, also was assassinated. He talked about Nelson Mandela.
Even recently, our own dear Musa Yar'Adua, how many years did he spend? But he was making an impact. When you say you are going to do something, it is a behoove on you as a leader to be able to exemplify and do that exact what you said you did. Because the decay in the system, the deficit of trust become inevitable in our country. But when you listen to Peter Obi, listen to him carefully, he will choreograph and arrange exactly what he intends to do. He's not a lazy, laissez-faire kind of a leader. Even as of today, there is no political party candidate that have kept this country, this government on their toes, like the opposition ought to be doing, like Peter Obi, because he speaks to the issue. He doesn't talk about individual. He talks about issues that concern everybody, pulling people out of poverty, making sure there's a health facility in Nigeria, taking to look about the roads, how it links up. When you're talking about government trying to build terminal buses in 6 places, which is about 146 million naira, compared to the total health budget of Nigeria, about 140. What is your priority? Is it bus terminals or the health of the Nigerian people? These are the kind of things that we have been presented in this country. And Peter Obi would never take anything like that. So he will deal with the issues. And he will deal with the issue that concerns the ordinary man headlong. First year, deal with the issue of agriculture, affecting the people positively. When you get when you get hunger out of the system, the people start producing and you start making income into the country. You've made a man. You talk about the issue of electricity. You've made a man. So these are simple things that this particular government are not taking notice of. He deals with the issue that concerns the people.
Obi promised it was only death that could do him part with the All Progressives Grand Alliance, APGA. But analysts say, hardly had Ojukwu died, Obi dumped APGA, joined the PDP. In 2023, he dumped PDP when he couldn't get the presidential ticket, and is now romancing ADC while still in AP. So, I mean, can you trust? I mean, the question of trust arises there. He said, only death would separate him from APGA, but of course, he's off APGA.
It's off APGA. But when you look at the...
And he moved from APGA to PDP, from PDP, LP, ADC.
And when you look at the issue of APGA at every point in time during that particular period, there was a different scenario completely. A lot of confusion. The APGA of Peter Obi was not the APGA that he left. The APGA that he was talking to Odumegu.